chief guest of today's event, Mrs. Sanjula Thanvi ma'am, and guest of honor, Dr. Saroj Bhora ma'am. Also, we would like to extend our heartfelt welcome to the chairman of Rajasthan School of Law for Women, Justice P.C. Jain sir, retired Judge High Court, and Dr. Rashmi Chaturvedi ma'am, director of Rajasthan School of Law for Women, and to all the participants, judges, faculty members, and coordinators of the event.
Before moving ahead, it is my turn to extend a heartful welcome to our respected Principal Ma'am, Dr. Vartika Arora, to please welcome the Chief Guest and Guest of Honor for the event.
Thank you, Saloni. Good afternoon, one and all present in this virtual room. Rajasthan School of Law for Women is committed to prepare a generation of lawyers who are not only skilled professionals but a good human being. We organize various activities throughout the year for overall development of working lawyers, and this one is also one example of the same. As we have reached to this valedictory ceremony of 2 days national debate competition, Parley 2.4. Parley 2.0 in fact is an outcome of months old journey which started with an idea of having a debate online and finally we are here to wind it up. I, on behalf of Rajasthan School of Law for Women, Jaipur, welcome all of you to this valedictory ceremony of Parley 2.0 National Debate Competition. First of all, I would like to welcome Chief Guest of our valedictory session, Dr. Sanjula Thanvi, Head Dean, University of Rajasthan, along with Dean Faculty of Law, Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar Law University, Jaipur. Welcome, ma'am. Welcome to the session. It's an honor to welcome Professor Dr. Saroj Bhora, Director, School of Law, Amity University, Jaipur. Welcome, ma'am. We are honored to have both of you here. I also extend my welcome to Justice Manoj Jain sir, retired Judge Rajasthan High Court in absentia, who is pillar of our strength, although he is not able to join. Welcome, sir. I would also like to welcome Dr. Rashmi Chaturvedi, Director of Rajasthan School of Law for Women. She will be joining in a bit. So, welcome, ma'am. I would also like to welcome all the members of Kanodia family who have joined this session, to all the faculty members of Rajasthan School of Law for Women, my moderators. Actually, they are our pillar of strength. Since last 2 days, they are working restlessly. So, welcome both of you and to another moderators as well. Uh, then, when we think about welcoming Team Parley, that reminds me the hard work they have done since past 1 month to take us here to this valedictory session. So, welcome Team Parley. I would fail in my duty if I don't mention the participant you. All are the reasons that this competition became remarkable. So, welcome all the participants. Thank you. Over to you, Saloni.
Now, let's glance over the thrilling report of the entire program. For that, I call upon Ms. Surbi Parak ma'am, Assistant Professor, Rajasthan School of Law for Women.
Thank you, Zoya. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you're audible and visible.
Rajasthan School of Law for Women organized Parley 2.0 National Debate Competition on 30th and 31st of May 2022. Through this competition, the college endeavors to provide a platform to students to instill communication skills and critical thinking. For building a lawyer, the biggest setback may be lack of confidence. Facing, opposing, convincing unknown people requires a lot of confidence, which a healthy debate equips them with. The competition received a remarkable response across the country. As India promotes unity and diversity and continuing the legacy, Parley 2.0 National Debate Competition consisted of participants from various states such as Rajasthan, Assam, Maharashtra, Hyderabad, Ranchi, Chennai, Bangalore, Punjab, Karnataka, etc. In total, 86 teams participated in the event. Students from prominent law universities and colleges like IIT Kharagpur, ICFA University Dehradun, Dr. Ram Manohar Loya National Law University Lucknow, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar College of Law Andhra University Vishakhapatnam, Symbiosis Law School Nagpur, Christ Academy Institute of Law NMIMS Hyderabad participated in the event. The journey of Parley 2.0 started with the launching of poster and brochure by Dr. Rashmi Chaturvedi ma'am, Director Rajasthan School of Law for Women. The poster was presented to Dr. Deswarup sir, Dr. Sanjala Thanvi ma'am, and to Dr. Aruna Chaudhary ma'am. Now, I will just have let you know the brief recap of our first edition of Parley National Debate Competition 2021, which was held on 6th of February last year. It received a spectacular response as 40 teams, in total 80 participants from all over India participated in this competition. Talking about the second one, that is the present edition, Parley 2.0 National Debate Competition. This competition was divided into three rounds, that is the preliminary round, semi-final round, and the final round. It was a two-day event that started from 30th, and that is the next day is today, that is 31st of May 2022. The topic for the preliminary round was Women Reservation Bill, a Weapon. The topic for semi-final round was Gender Neutrality Need of the Hour. And the topic for final round was Remuneration for Household Work is Justified. Each team consisted of two members, that is, one speaking for the motion and the other against the motion. And the candidates were allotted 3+1 minutes in the preliminary round and the semi-final round. In total, 22 participants were selected for the semi-final round, and for the final round, 8 participants qualified. The inaugural session began on 30th May 2022. The chief guest for the inaugural session was Dr. Deswarup sir, and guest of honor was Professor A.P. Singh sir. The inaugural was also graced by Justice Panachand Jain sir and Dr. Rashmi Chaturvedi ma'am. The preliminary session was from 12 to 2:30 p.m. on 30th May 2022. There were 5 parallel preliminary rooms for the preliminary round. In total, there were 10 judges in the preliminary round. They were Mr. Nikhil Saini, Ms. Shiva Gaur, Ms. Nupur Khanna, Ms. Himang Gargia, Ms. Diksha Sharma, Mr. Shubham Garg, Dr. Diksha Bhangarwa, Mr. Karan Singh, Dr. Aarti Aneja, and Advocate Soumya Chaturvedi. The semi-final round was from 9:30 to 11:30 on 31st May 2022. Judges of the semi-final round were Mr. Pranshu Kaushal and Ms. Vidhi Madan Chadda. The final round was from 1 p.m. to 2:30 on 31st May, just right before the valedictory. In final round, the 8 finalists competed against each other and sharpened their debating skills. The round consisted of 2 honorable judges, Professor Dr. Mithilesh Vishwakarma and Dr. Vijay Lakshmi Sharma ma'am. Debate is one of the best tools to develop oratory and speaking skills in a student, which gives self-confidence and to express themselves efficiently and elegantly to express and convince the listeners. I wish all the participants best of luck for the results. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. The fragrance of flowers spreads only in the direction of the wind, but the goodness of a person spreads in all the directions. We are honored to have with us the chief guest for today's event, Ms. Sanjala Thanvi ma'am. Dr. Sanjala Thanvi ma'am is Dean and Head Faculty of Law, University of Rajasthan, and also Dean Faculty of Law, Dr. Bhim Rao Ambedkar University, Jaipur. She specializes in constitutional law. She was a research fellow at Lok Sabha, New Delhi in 2016 to 2018. Her 3 books have been awarded national awards. Along with this, she received second prize in Mahatma Gandhi Hindi Lekhan Puraskar in November 2019 by National Human Rights Commission, New Delhi, and she is a recipient of various other awards. She has more than 22 years of teaching and research experience. Ma'am, we would be honored if you address the gathering.
Thank you, Saloni. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraya, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurve Namah. It is a great pleasure to join this grand event. And first of all, I would like to congratulate Dr. Vartika Arora and her team for successfully organizing this Parley 2 National Debate Competition. वो कहते हैं ना जो सोचते हैं वो हकीकत में हो गया and that was the dream of Dr. Vartika Arora कि I do something जिससे बच्चों की energy level increase हो and उन्हें लगे कि दिस कॉलेज इज़ फॉर देम ओनली। तो उसने एक बहुत ही बढ़िया कंपटीशन करा के एंड शी प्रूव्स दैट शी कैन डू एवरीथिंग फॉर द डेवलपमेंट ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स। आई अगेन कॉन्ग्रेचुलेट यू डॉक्टर वर्तिका। सोचना ही काफ़ी नहीं होता है, क्योंकि उसके ऊपर चलना भी ज़रूरी होता है। तो एंड यू डिड इट, दैट्स व्हाई आई एम कॉन्ग्रेचुलेटिंग यू और योर
Thank you,
स्टूडेंट्स।
ma'am.
And students, they are following you only, your faculty is also following you। सबने बहुत बढ़िया तरीके से इसको ऑर्गेनाइज कराया। आई अगेन कॉन्ग्रेचुलेट होल टीम। सुरभि से को तो हम सुन ही रहे हैं, सलोनी को भी सुन रहे हैं, सभी को बहुत बधाई है, बिकॉज इट इज़ नॉट वेरी इजी टू conduct such a huge number of participants and to organize this debate। क्योंकि हम लोग भी कराते हैं राजस्थान यूनिवर्सिटी में, हमारा भी मूड कोर्ट होता है, बट ऑफलाइन बहुत इजीली हो जाता है, ऑनलाइन में बहुत सी दिक्कतें आती हैं, और इसीलिए यू डिड इट इन एवरी वेल मैनर्ड। I also like to congratulate all the participating teams। They did their best in this competition, and this truly a step towards their dream। क्योंकि लॉ पढ़ना केवल कोई ऐसी बात नहीं है जब तक आप उसको प्रैक्टिकली इम्प्लीमेंट नहीं करें, क्योंकि प्रैक्टिकली उतना ही ज़रूरी है जितना आप थ्योरी पढ़ते हैं। तो दिस इज़ right time to think about to join these all extracurricular activities। और debate is something like that, it boosts your confidence level, आपकी oral skill को बढ़ाता है, it gives you आपको लॉजिकल थिंकिंग करने की मतलब एक स्टेप देता है कि आप कैसे उसको सोचें। और कई बार हमें कई चीज़ें होती हैं जो एट रेंडम तय करनी पड़ती है, तो दीज ऑल हेल्प यू। मतलब आप इसमें पार्टिसिपेट करते हैं, इससे कोई फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता कि आप जीते या नहीं जीते, बट इट डिपेंड्स कि आपने उसमें अपना कितना परसेंट दिया है। वो कहते हैं ना, विजेता कभी हार नहीं मानते और हार मानने वाले कभी विजेता नहीं होते। तो दिस इज़ लाइक दैट ओनली। आपने अगर ठान ले लिया कि आई हैव टू डू, तो आप सब कुछ कर सकते हैं। इसलिए अगेन कॉन्ग्रेचुलेट यू। और व्हेन जब मेरे को ये ब्रोशर्स दिया गया था इसका पार्ले 2 का, तो आई फाइंड इट 3 टॉपिक्स इसमें दिए गए थे जो कि आपके राउंड्स के लिए थे। वन वॉज वुमेन रिजर्वेशन बिल अ वेपन, सेकेंड इज जेंडर न्यूट्रलिटी नीड ऑफ एन आर, एंड थर्ड इज remuneration फॉर हाउस होल्ड वर्क इज जस्टिफाइड। When we talk the 2 topics, they are based on gender equality and one is on gender neutrality। Obvious, when we achieve the gender equality, then only we'll talk about the gender neutrality। तो बड़े अच्छे टॉपिक्स, बड़े रेलेवेंट टॉपिक्स हैं, और वुमेंस लॉ कॉलेज होते हुए इन चीज़ों की अवेयरनेस बहुत ज़रूरी है। तो आपके स्टूडेंट्स अगर आप लोगों ने सभी को अगर नहीं दिया है, तो वर्तिका मैम मैं आपसे रिक्वेस्ट करूंगी कि शो दीज वीडियोस एंड ऑडियोज टू ऑल योर स्टूडेंट्स, बिकॉज इट इज़ एन नीड ऑफ एन आवर। उनको ये पता होना चाहिए वुमेन रिजर्वेशन बिल क्यों नहीं पास हो रहा है, उसको पास होने में क्या प्रॉब्लम्स आ रही है, और हाउस होल्ड वर्क के लिए जो रिम्यूनरेशन की बात करते हैं वो कितना ऑथेंटिक है, कितना वुमेन्स है जो अनपेड हैं, कितना वो वर्क कर रही हैं। एवरीबडी नोज कि जब घर में खाना बनाने की बात आएगी देन वुमेन्स आर देयर, और जब आपको बाहर जाके वर्क करना है, शेफ़ की बात आती है, ऑल आर मेल्स। जब हम लोग धुलाई करने की बात करते हैं, कपड़े धोने की बात करते हैं, मैं बहुत नॉर्मल तरीके से बात कर रही हूँ कि जब हम कपड़े धोने की बात करते हैं तो घर की धुलाई का जिम्मा आता है महिलाओं पे, लेकिन बाहर जब ड्राई क्लीन्स के पास में जाएंगे देन दे आर ऑल मेल्स। वाई ऑल दीज थिंग्स? ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है सारी चीज़ें? इसलिए क्योंकि हमारा जो वर्क है, घर पे वर्क है, उसकी वैल्यूएशन नहीं की जा रही, और दे आर नो डाउट जो महिला कर रही हैं वो बहुत मन से और तरीके से कर रही हैं, बट दे आर नॉट वैल्यूड, उसकी वैल्यूएशन नहीं की जा रही, इसलिए सब प्रॉब्लम्स आ रही हैं। तो व्हेन वील अचीव दिस जेंडर इक्वालिटी देन वील टॉक अबाउट द जेंडर न्यूट्रलिटी, और जेंडर न्यूट्रलिटी इज एन अर्जेंट नीड ऑफ एन आवर। क्योंकि जेंडर न्यूट्रल सोसाइटी की बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरत है. Equality should be in real term, not just in our thoughts and books. The liberties which are given to boys by birth should be the same for girls too. The male or female should come not by words only. Equality should not be comes by word only, but in a practical way also. From home to school to workshop, everyone should be treated equal irrespective of their sex. हम ये नहीं देखें कि हमारे सामने जो बैठा है वो मेल है या फीमेल है. वी थिंकिंग एज एन ह्यूमन बीइंग और अ पर्सन, और फिर हम उस चीज़ को ऐड करेंगे. दैट विल बी कॉल्ड एज जेंडर न्यूट्रली, जहाँ पे राइट्स, अपॉर्चुनिटीज, ऑब्लिगेशंस और इक्वल होता है सोसाइटी में. दैट विल बी द जेंडर न्यूट्रल सोसाइटी. और इंडिया में बहुत ज़रूरत है जेंडर न्यूट्रल सोसाइटी की. Once again, I would like to thank all the organizers कि मुझे यहाँ पे बुलाया as a chief guest, and again congratulate them. जिन्होंने जीता उनको भी congratulations, और जिन्होंने participate किया उनको भी congratulations. लास्ट में 2 लाइन कहते हुए मैं अपनी बात को समाप्त करना चाहूँगी कि यूं ही नहीं मिलती राही को मंजिल, यूं ही नहीं मिलती राही को मंजिल, एक जुनून सा दिल में जगाना होता है. पूछा चिड़िया से कैसा बना आशियाना, पूछा चिड़िया से कैसा बना आशियाना, बोली भरनी पड़ती है उड़ान बार बार, तिनका तिनका उठाना होता है. तो आप भी इसी तरह से अपने गोल्स को अचीव करें. ऑल द बेस्ट फॉर योर फ्यूचर्स. थैंक यू. थैंक यू. ओवर टू सलोनी.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, thank you, ma'am. Now I call Dr. Saroj Bhora. Saroj Bhora, ma'am, is presently Director Amity Law School of Amity University, Rajasthan. She is strong education professional, convent educated with pro-professor when academic track record. She has demonstrated history of working in the education management industry, skilled in administration, legal assistance, legal research, and public speaking. She is the professional assistant with sound experience of academic leadership, administration, systems development, team management, governance, and institution building. Please address the gathering, ma'am. We welcome you.
Thank you, Ms. Joya, for that generous introduction. So, at the very outset, I would like to extend my gratitude to the entire organizing team, especially Dr. Vartika for inviting me here. Thank you, Dr. Vartika, for having my presence. And I also extend my sincere greeting to Dr. Sanjula Thanvi. We had been associated into the multiple academic activities in the past and hope to continue in the future too. So it's wonderful to see the panel of people like Saloni, Zoya, Dr. Sanjula, Dr. Vartika, all women are there into the entire screen. I could see when the screens are on, all women could be seen. So this is the true women empowerment which I could see. When the topic was shared and was invited here, for the first second, I just went back to my college life when I was a law student. And I could remember that there had been my colleagues, my classmates used to be few were like some were just mugging up. They were very studious, and there were some who used to go and butter the teachers and try to get their things done. And then there was another bunch of students who were very leisure going, let the easy-going students, and whatever goes, it goes well. But among all these stereotypes, there were a breed of law students who would catch everyone's eyes, attentions. And these were the popular faces of the college or of the institute. My experience says that such students, as a student, when I was a student and as a teacher, that this breed consists a lot of debaters. So it's wonderful to see this breed in this present competition. I have been told that by Dr. Anjali that there have been around 80 teams across the country who have participated in this competition. It's wonderful to see such a huge participations. As we all know that the law students, their plate has always been full of serious academic stuff for 5 years or 3 year law, whichever they have opted for. But such kind of a debate competitions are went out for, and they gives and hones their oratory skills. It teaches them to connect oratory with intellectual. It enhances their creativity and the expressions, and the foremost, it helps to expose them to more people. It builds their confidence. And that builds up that attitude, yes, I can also. And it, as Dr. Sanjula has said, blending the logic with the laws is something which we learn through these debates. So it is very interesting to know that such kind of competitions have been conducted. And the second edition of the Parley National Debate Competition, the topics has been mentioned by Dr. Sanjula Madam also. The first topic talks about the Women Reservation Bill, a weapon. So I remember, if I remember correctly, it was tabled in 1996, and around 33% reservations were sought for the reservations of the women in the parliament and the state legislative assembly. But somehow, due to political reasons, it could not see the day. And again, it has been tabled up recently. I believe when there is a gender parity into the parliament, it would help to formulate a better policies, and which would also result into a better governance. And it would also promote the gender equality by challenging the social and the political structures which we are existing in there. So women can bring a lot of change, because woman is the backbone of a family. Woman could be the backbone of the country too. As we see here, as I said, in the present scheme, we have three women leaders, Dr. Sanjula, Dr. Vartika, and myself. We had all been a very hard professionals. I know the background history of each one of us, because we had not just cropped up with the background or the backups, and wherever we are right now because of our hard work. And we are well managing with our family lives and with our professional lives, and we are there where we actually deserve to be. So same goes with Zoe and Saloni. In the near future, we see such students to be the future leaders of our country. So people may disagree, because male community basically not agreeing with the reservations for the females. Let it be a parliament, or whether it's been a gender reservation which have been there, like us also when we goes for the other kind of reservations which have been there. So it would be very interesting to hear the different debates, as Dr. Sanjula Madam has said. Surely you should share and show the videos to the students, and also share with us, because that will also enhance our learning. So, like, what arguments have been debated by the students in this competition? The second topic is gender neutrality, the need of power. As Dr. Sanjula Madam said, yes, we do need, definitely we need. But if India is ready for such gender neutrality laws, because we live in a patriarchal society, it's very difficult to have this gender neutral, because I remember in 2012 also, this bill was tabled up and it was suspended in 2013 when there was a report submitted by the Ministry of Home Affairs in a public interest litigation, where they have reported that the men's can be the violators, but they cannot be the victims. So that is the mindset. We always believe that the men's can always be the violators, they cannot be victim. And when we talk about the gender neutral laws, where we have to consider males also to be the innocent, and that is little difficult because women are yet, the status of women is not, we do talk about the woman empowerment, but there is still a lot to be done for the actual empowerment of the women, both at the rural and the urban areas, I believe. And our constitution, which talks, this article 14 and 15, which talks about the equality, which talks about equal treatment of men and women socially, economically, and also socially, with no discrimination. But to achieve the true sense of gender neutral laws in our country would be a challenge. Let's see what the future holds for this bill in the future. The last topic was the remunerations for the household work is justified. So the women are expected always to do the household work, but is domestic work is ever been treated as a profession? So again, there would be the varied arguments into this patriarchal society, where a bunch of people would say, it's a woman's duty to take care of household things. How you can expect her to be paid or accorded with a fair wages? Although I believe that taking care, sacrificing their careers, sacrificing their desire, their ambitions after being get married in India, the women deserve to have that kind of a self-respect. I believe this, I find it difficult, but I would see that in future we have such kind of a law in our country, where the woman as a housewife is also been respected. We are being respected as the professionals, but respected as a domestic household caretaker who's taking care of the entire family should also be respected. So I believe these three topics have been wonderful, and somewhere they have to talk about the women empowerment. So I believe that there would have been the best arguments and the best team should win this competition. As is always been said, winning and losing is a part of a competition. But what we learn is very, very important and significant in these competitions. We make new friends, we learn to socially connect, we learn to agree and disagree. It's beautiful to disagree, agree to disagree. What I always believe is beautiful to agree with disagreements and respect each other's opinion. So once again, I would like to congratulate to all the teams who could wake up to these competitions. And the second edition was a huge hit, I see. And I wish all the best for the third edition, which would be scheduled in the next year. All successful events are, this happens because of a strong leader, and I believe that Dr. Vatika is a very, very strong leader, and and she is honestly working really very hard. I may not be connecting her frequently, but on her social media post I could see her that she is very, very active, and she keeps on promoting her students, her, his institution, and it's wonderful to see her growing as a professional. So my hearty congratulations. I could see the director, Professor Rashmi Chaturvedi, madam. Greetings for the day. And congratulations to you too. Under your guidance, the Rajasthan School of Law for the Women is doing a wonderful job. My hearty congratulations to the entire team. Thank you so very much. And hope to see sometime. I would like to visit to the campus of Rajasthan Law School and would like to interact with the students and learn from them and share my learnings with them. Thank you.
Definitely, ma'am. We
Thank you
have to
so
conduct some event offline as well to call you here at our campus.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I would like to extend my heartful welcome to the chairman of RSLW, Ms. Dr. Rashmi Chaturvedi, ma'am, director of Rajasthan School of Law for Women. Welcome, ma'am.
I guess some connection issues there.
Should we proceed?
Yes, proceed. We'll take her opinion later.
Okay, ma'am.
Now we would like to display a short video regarding the event. I would request Anjali Sharma to please display the video. Thank you, Anjali. The ultimate victory in a competition is derived from the inner satisfaction of knowing that you have done your best and that you have gotten the most out of what you had to give. So now finally comes the most awaited moment of the result declaration. For that, I would like to call upon Principal Ma'am for the same.
Thank you, Saroni. Before I would start with the task I am given, let me ask Rashmi ma'am if she is there and can share her views. Ma'am, are you still connected? I guess there is some connection issue there. So this is quite difficult for me because having 86 teams, 172 participants, and I am here to announce only 6 names. So for me, it's quite difficult because every student works very hard, put in every effort to make it happen. But yes, winner is like someone who participates. For me, one who participates is the winner because at least he or she has proven herself or himself different from the other member of their own class. At least they tried. And when we keep on trying, we at least get something. Not today, if not today, then some other day. But keep on trying, and definitely you did somewhere, someday. So, first of all, I would like to congratulate all the participants for their enthusiastic participation. I have seen all the sessions whenever I was able to. I've seen the entire final round. So I can see the confidence, I can see the preparation of them. So everyone worked very hard. So congratulations everyone, you did very well. But as we know, there would be a winner. Although we have listed 6 categories, 2 appreciation for the motion against the motion, 2 appreciation awards, 1 runner-up against the motion, 1 runner-up for the motion, and 2 winners. So nobody should be disheartened. Starting from the appreciation, the team code 41A got the appreciation certificate, would get the appreciation certificate.
Thank you,
Team
ma'am.
code 41A, please switch on your camera and introduce yourself. Still we know you as 41A. Just tell us
Yes,
who
ma'am.
you are.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Manju Bashni, and I'm from VIT Chennai. So here I got like the topics were very good, and I got many points, which is very practical. And I'm really very happy with the way the organizers have carried out the event. And I can see how much the effort they have put into making this event so perfect. We felt very comfortable, and everything. One thing I would appreciate was like out of all punctuality. Everything was on time. Like right on 9 o'clock, we'll be getting the link for everything. It was very perfect, and thank you so much for the opportunity. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, and that credit goes to the entire team Parley because this is their hard work. I remember since last 7 days at 12 p.m., at 1 p.m., they are sending something to the participants, they are organizing something, they are making the teams, they are allotting the team codes, generating the links, and sharing it with me, with the team, with the classmates, and with the participants. So that congratulations goes to the team Parley. Next certificate of appreciation goes to team code 63A. Team code 63A,
Yes, ma'am.
yes.
Uh,
Please introduce yourself.
yes. Good evening, everyone. I am Riya Deepak, and I'm studying in Christ Academy Institute of Law. I'm currently in my second year, and I would like to thank Vartika ma'am and all the organizers of this debate competition for giving me the opportunity to take part and be able to understand my capabilities. And the topics were so unique to me, and it's been a wonderful journey. I got to learn so much through this experience. So thank you, each one of you present. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Riya. Now coming to the runner-up against the motion. So the runner-up against the motion is team code 84B. Please switch on your camera. Yes, please introduce.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. I am Nandini Ravishankar. And I would like to mention three things here. Number one was definitely punctuality. Everything was on point. The competition started at 12 exactly. The competition went, it was not even a delay for a single time. Number two, the topics were so beautiful that one of the topics is about gender neutrality. And that gender neutrality thing, I got against the motion. And for a moment, I zoned out because I thought this has a lot of meager points against and a lot of points for. But when I started researching, I got to know that indeed there are many things that can be spoken in the ballot for both for and against. So thank you so much for provoking that, a sense of research that a law student needs. And I am in my first year. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Thank you, Nandini Ravi Shankar. And the point you have raised, the same was raised by the judge in your session, I remember. She said, when I started researching about gender neutrality, I was also thinking for the motion, but when I got to know, when I deeply researched about the topic, then I got to know that yes, there can be another side of something. So this is beauty of research. Thank you, Nandini.
I would just interrupt here. Can you just repeat what is my position in the competition?
Your position is runner-up against the motion. You were against the motion in final round?
Yes.
So you are runner-up against the motion.
Okay, thank you.
So next, let's take runner-up for the motion first, then we go to the winner. So runner-up for the motion is 73A. Team code 73A is runner-up against the motion is in the meeting. Moderators, please check, is she in the meeting?
Ma'am, she's not in the meeting.
Okay. So her name is Shruti Valsate, HNLU Raipur. HNLU Raipur. She is the runner-up for the motion. Congratulations. Now talking about best speaker against the motion. It's team code 77A. 77A.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much, ma'am.
You just introduce yourself from where you are.
Ma'am, my name is Prerna Vyas and I study in DAV PG College, Dehradun. That is affiliated to HNB Garhwal University. And I am currently in second year of my college.
Okay. Congratulations.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. I'm feeling such overwhelmed and I really don't have words to say because the conditions in which I prepared, I had my exams going on and I feel very happy to have got this opportunity and the entire team is so welcoming and all the co-participants. I feel like I don't even know them, but I have a sense of bonding with them now because I have heard everybody speaking so much and giving such good perspective. So my mind has just become, a kind of more open in these span of 2 days. So thank you so much for this opportunity, ma'am.
On your situation, I must say one thing. We always grow best in adversity. So never feel down when you are in adverse condition. You are going to become the best version of yourself.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.
And now for the best speaker for the motion, it's team code 44B. Team code 44B, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Please introduce yourself.
Ma'am, myself Nadid Adish from SS Jain Subodh Law College. I'm currently in my third semester and affiliated to Ambedkar Law University, Jaipur. It was literally a great experience and this is like the timings, punctuality, organization, everything was just great. I was expecting there might be glitches, so we should have more intact and good technologies or something, but the organization was already that much beautiful that we didn't even got a delay of a second. That was the beauty of the competition, that it went very smooth. And thank you so much for giving us this opportunity. More of this winning. It was a great learning experience. Thank you so much, ma'am.
So, congratulations, Nidhi. That is the beauty of having team coach. We were not knowing the winner would be from our city only. So yes, from 6 there is one from Jaipur and rest all are from out of Rajasthan. So I congratulate every one of you And as you all know, winners would be given the cash prize. Sudhi ma'am, will you please mention what we are going to give every participant, every winner? Any of you, Purnima ma'am, Sudhi ma'am?
It is 2100 for the winners, both the sides, that is for the motion and against the motion. The runner-ups would get 1100, that is for the motion and against the motion, and letter and certificate of appreciation plus 500 rupees to both the participants, the last
This
ones.
certificate of appreciation we introduced this time because what we felt last time, when we have 6 people in the final round, leaving 2 blank is not justified. That's why we have introduced. Although this went a little different, we were planned to because there were 8 people in the final round because last 4 were on the same marks. So we were bound to take them there. So every time we learn something, so next time we plan something different. And to all the participants and the winners, the certificate and your payment would be credited to your account. We will ask from you for the account number and that will be credited within this week. And certificate will be
Excuse
waived.
me.
Yes.
Will we get a certificate via email?
Yeah, soft copy certificate would be provided. Definitely, you will get on time.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, moderators, over to you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Congratulations to all the winners for their stupendous performance and also to all the participants for their perseverance spirit and dedication. Expressing gratitude is the most human attribute of humanity. Addressing the vote of thanks, I call upon Assistant Professor, Rajasthan School of Law for Women, Ms. Purnima Gautam, ma'am. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Zoya. Greetings to all. It's an honor to have been asked to propose a vote of thanks for this valedictory session of Parley 2.0 National Debate Competition. First of all, on behalf of Rajasthan School of Law for Women and the entire fraternity of the institution, I extend my most sincere thanks to our chief guest, Dr. Sanjula Thanvi ma'am, who spared time from her busy schedule and graced the occasion. Your thoughts have enlightened us and will definitely encourage all young minds present here. I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to the guest of honor, Dr. Saroj Bohra ma'am. Your presence and words of motivation has indeed made this event a memorable one. I'm immensely thankful to the chairman of Rajasthan School of Law for Women, Honorable Justice Panachand Jain sir, for giving his valuable time and motivating us always. Our sincere gratitude goes to the respected director of Rajasthan School of Law for Women, Dr. Rashmi Chaturvedi ma'am, for always encouraging us and standing with us as a pillar of strength. Our special regards to respected Principal Dr. Vartika Arora ma'am for her constant guidance and continuous support for organizing this competition. Thank you, ma'am. Our profound thanks to all the very learned judges and distinguished academicians for their time and presence. Thank you so much for associating with our college. An event like this cannot happen overnight. The preparation started weeks ago with the idea of conducting Parley National Debate Competition by Ms. Surbhi Parak ma'am, organizing secretary of Parley and faculty coordinator of Oratory Club of our college. Thank you, ma'am, for your valuable contribution. I would also like to thank Ms. Tanya Agrawal, ma'am, co-organizing secretary of Parley 2.0 National Debate Competition, for her support and cooperation. I also extend my profound thanks to all the staff members for their enormous cooperation. We are fortunate to be backed by a team of proactive and enthusiastic students who volunteered in various arrangements of this competition. I'm extremely thankful to the student coordinators Neha Jasuja, Anjali Sharma, Dania Roshan, Saloni Rathor, and all volunteers for their hard work to ensure that this moment become a memorable success. I would like to extend hearty vote of thanks to the moderator, Ms. Saloni Rathod, and Ms. Zoya Khan for moderating the session so well. I would also like to thank people who are working behind the scenes for making technical arrangement, Mr. Pavan sir, Dilip sir, Sanju sir, Jitendra ji, and Mantaji. Finally, I would like to thank all the participants for their participation and mind-blowing efforts. I'm hopeful that this competition will definitely enhance your confidence and argumentative skills. Lastly, thanks to each one of you for joining this valedictory session. Once again, I thank you all for your cordial cooperation. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Lastly, we would like to thank all the teams, judges, organizers who made this event successfully astonishing. Moreover, we would like to thank our principal ma'am and all the teachers for their amazing debating idea. Because of their diligence and efforts, we are able to make this event a successful one.
Now, I would like to request all the participants and all the members present